because there are so many situations where the death of the deceased was actually as a result of a natural occurrence, but because of the nature of the fact and the circumstances of the case, it always looks as if it was the act of the accused that actually caused the death of the deceased. So the second element that must be established by the prosecution to establish the offence of murder against an accused is that the death of the deceased was not as a result of a natural circumstance. Thirdly, for the offence of murder to be established against an accused party, it must be proven that the death of the deceased was as a result of a direct or indirect act of the accused. This is to say that because of the definition of the offence of murder as established by the Criminal and Penal Code, we can see that murder is not just caused by a direct act or omission by the defendant, it can also be caused by an indirect action. So, the third proof that must be made by the prosecuting attorney for the offence of murder to be established against an accused party in a criminal suit is that the death of the deceased was as a result of a direct or an indirect act or omission by the accused party. Also, it must also be proven by the prosecution that the deceased died as a result of the injury caused by the accused. And not just that, it must also be proven that the accused inflicted that injury which caused the death of the deceased with an intention of causing grievous bodily harm to either the deceased or some other persons. So, if these different elements cannot be proven by the prosecution counsel in any criminal suit involving murder cases, the court would have no other option than to absolve the dispute in favor of the accused. And based on the relevant evidences that have been adduced by the prosecuting counsel, if the court, on a close examination of these different evidences, will be convinced that the accused actually committed the crime, then the court would have no other option than to convict and sentence the accused if the accused was not able to raise any defense according to the law. Thank you so much for your time. Do follow us and subscribe to this channel to be updated when more insightful nuggets and legal tips are sent.